Bro,
Diana Taurasi. Okay, and then who? Sean Bradley?
Bradley.
Okay, Sean Bradley, Larry Johnson, Charles Barkley, Muggsy Bogues. Who we missing?
Patrick Ewing.
Okay, first of all, you got no floor spacing.
And what rules we played in what era?
Oh, man. If we playing 90s ball, they getting
They
whooped.
winning, bro. If we playing in today's game, yeah, the Goon Squad is winning. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Max&JuanCast Saturday edition. It is Saturday. It is not Sunday. Me and Max just got done watching the NBA Finals, Game 5. Right, Max? Am I wrong?
No, you're 100% right. Post Game 5 podcast edition.
Yes, sir. So, talking a little bit about Game 5, like we said, and maybe a movie review. First time ever?
Yeah, first movie. I mean, you don't go to the movies. That's the problem. Otherwise, we'd have more movie reviews.
I think I've been to the movies more than you in the last, month.
How many you've gone to?
Okay, I went to go see The Purge.
Okay.
And I went to go see, what was the other one? Damn it. I'm forgetting. I already freaking forgot.
I saw Fast 9 and I seen Space Jam yesterday.
Oh, you went to go see it in theaters?
Yeah, of course. Come on, I got to support my AMC stock.
Done.
My stonks.
Damn, what did we go see, bro? I'm trying to remember.
Was it about family
right now? No, what was some of the movies that came out besides Fast 9?
I have Shrek 2. I don't know.
Shrek. Bro, we're getting old. You know how old Shrek is?
It's like 20 years old, ain't it?
Yeah, bro.
No, like 15 maybe. How old is Shrek? 2003 came out?
I believe so. It's almost 20 years, bro.
I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, bro. I'll tell you. Shout out.
I've seen 2, though, so we're tied.
Okay.
I've seen 2. I just can't remember the other movie because it was trash. It was really bad. I didn't like it. Oh, A Quiet Place. That's what I went to go see.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought people liked that movie.
Nah, that one was good. The Purge was whack. I didn't like The Purge. I thought it was whack. Not my kind of thing. I mean, like Purge 1, Purge 2, we kind of get it at this point.
It's a purge, right? One
day
a year.
The title is like self-explanatory. It's like Purge Forever. So now this time they're gonna start purging even after the purge.
So it's just like, yeah, it's Purge Forever, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
okay,
that one wasn't that good. But yeah, movie review, guys, NBA Finals. Let's get into the good stuff, bro. Let's get into this game. All right. Bucks come up out top, and series is now what, 3-2?
3-2 Milwaukee.
This is huge, bro. 3 straight wins by the Milwaukee Bucks. And look, I'm just gonna say it right off the bat, bro. Jrue Holiday. Shout out to Jrue Holiday. He came out to ball today. I don't know how many points exactly he had. Max,
I can tell you.
Go ahead and be my source.
27, 12 for 20 shooting.
Yeah, you're gonna get 27 from Jrue Holiday. Most likely, the Bucks are gonna win most of the time.
I mean, he was efficient tonight, which was a change. 3 for 6 from 3-point line. They ran the first play of the game for him, and he was just hitting early. He got comfortable. I thought the Bucks started off the game pretty, flummoxed or maybe just a little rattled because Phoenix just jumped out.
On fire.
Yeah, Phoenix in general, the crowd was into it. Yeah. They kind of got just run off the court in the first quarter. They're down by 16. Yeah. But too often, as we've seen, getting off to that early lead is kind of an Achilles heel in a sense. Like you get off to 16, you kind of relax a little. We're in control, and Milwaukee came storming right back. And a lot of that run happened with Giannis on the bench. He was out to the 7-minute mark in the second quarter.
Yeah. But yeah, they weathered that storm, bro. And that's what I've been liking about Milwaukee this whole playoff run. It's like once you think that they're out, they come climbing back, whether that's in a series or in a game like this. Because this game right here, I felt like the way it was going the whole game, like the Bucks winded up maintaining the lead for the majority of the game after they went on that run, right? If they would have lost this one, I feel like it would have broke their spirits. Like if the Suns would have stole this one, I would have been like, man, that's going to be tough to come back from.
Milwaukee gave them a lot of opportunities. We'll hit on that later. Let's just like work our way through the game if that's cool with you. Let's do a little recap. So first quarter, like we said, Phoenix is up 37-21. Second quarter, 43-24. Milwaukee's up by 3. Jrue Holiday was in foul trouble to start the game. I think he picked up 2 quick ones, and then he came back in. I liked how Connaughton and Bobby Portis played tonight. They were a lot of energy off the bench. What was my favorite lineup of the night was Portis, Lopez, Giannis, and I think it was maybe Tucker was out there too. It was like a big boy lineup. Giannis is playing 3. Dude, I like what Bobby Portis brings to this team. I thought it was energy, hustle. He moved pretty well tonight. Like he didn't get like torched like he normally does. I liked Portis. I can't lie to you. Crazy eyes. Bobby Mercer. That's what I'm gonna start calling him.
Bobby Mercer, bro. We're getting hyped for him for our watch party, bro. But I completely agree with you, man. I like what Bobby Portis has been bringing to the series. He got benched for a couple games this playoff run, and he's just coming in like he's like, you know what? I'm going to brush my shoulders off. This is my time. My team needs me this series, so I'm going to come out and play. I'm going to give my team energy, and that's what he brings, whether it's an offensive rebound or a putback or a defensive play, whatever the case is, bro. You got to love Bobby Portis' energy. And then another guy that I seen that's just Mr. Consistent this whole playoff run, I felt like, especially this series. Other than Giannis, Pat Connaughton. My guy.
Who would have thought that would ever be said? Like, good old consistent Pat Connaughton. White man can't jump, Pat. I got to come up with a funny nickname for Pat.
Billy Hoyle.
Pat Hoyle.
Pat Hoyle out there balling, my guy.
Do you like Billy Connaughton or Pat Hoyle?
Pat Hoyle, I like that one.
All right, I'm gonna stick with it. 4 for 6 from 3. Like it doesn't matter the numbers. He was good on defense. He put up a fight against Booker. I mean, I think we got to talk about Booker, how he uses his offhand like a running back to stiff arm guys. I'm not even trying to be a hater. I think it's I think they should call it a little bit. Right. I have a problem when they hook guys, and they bring their arm up and get the foul. Overall, he out physical them for 90% of the game. There was a stretch in the third quarter where Jrue Holiday kind of stopped him just for a little stretch. He was cooking PJ. PJ gets the 4th or 5th foul, which was probably a blessing in disguise for the Bucks. And Jrue Holiday came in, got a couple steals, made life difficult. I have right here the third quarter after that. PJ picked up his 5th. Booker has 2 points, 1 assist, 1 turnover, a shot block. And he was nowhere near as effective.
Yeah. What was Chris Paul's stat line, Max?
What do you think it was before I tell you?
I want to say he only scored about 14 points tonight, about 8 assists.
Why do you believe that?
Because I didn't feel like he had that much impact on the game. I felt like he hit one big shot all game, and that was when the switch was a miscommunication.
When the Bucks were like, "Here you go, take this 3, please."
Wide open 3. That was the one. That was the one clutch bucket I counted. Not even bucket, just clutch play. He had another good one when he fouled Giannis. I felt like that was a good play by him too. When he almost blocked him.
Oh, yeah, on the switch. Yeah, that was good. I was going to say, that was a little later than that. Bro, he had 21 points and 11 assists.
Wow.
But I'm with you 100%. That's why I asked the question. I'm like, where was he? I felt like there was a long stretch of time I didn't see him do much. How many minutes do you think he played?
Under 30.
He played 35.
35, okay.
But it just, how many guys played more than him, would you say?
Booker, Crowder, Ayton, of course.
Yeah, why is Jay Crowder playing more than Chris Paul?
Yeah.
I know Cameron Payne's been good, but Chris Paul, you got to step your game up.
I think it's a little bit too much.
I feel like if you're not getting a good game from him early, you kind of got to be like, what are you out there for? Low-key, I felt like Chris Paul got targeted a little bit this game by Jrue and Middleton.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It just seemed like they were happy to hunt him. And I remember saying earlier, I'm like, I don't really like Jrue Holiday on CP3. I don't like Jrue Holiday or Chris Middleton on CP3, but they shifted that narrative tonight. I was wrong to say that. Like, he kind of looked 37 years old or 36. Maybe is this an overreaction, or is it just like that's you thought that too?
Not at all. What was the last good game he had in this series? It was game 2.
I don't think today was good. Today? I don't think it was quiet. It was the quietest 21 points I've ever seen. He had 5. 3 was on a miscommunication, and the one on Giannis was a great play.
Yeah.
But I felt like he wasn't really getting. They were like, "Here's Booker, give it to Booker."
Right.
And it's not really a recipe. Like, you have to have another guy make a play. I don't really feel like anyone. Maybe besides Bridges. I thought Bridges was probably really good tonight. He was 3 for 3 from 3. Just didn't miss. Yeah, exactly. Even Jay Crowder
looks like a completely different player, Max, on the road compared to at home.
That's a young guy. You didn't get anything from Cam Johnson tonight, in my opinion. Yeah. What did you think of, like, I think it was in the first quarter where it was so freaking loud in there, where Giannis and Booker both were playing through the whistle, and Booker dunks on Giannis, and then Booker flexes on Giannis.
I seen that.
I thought it was 100% going like live when it happened. I didn't hear the whistle either. I was just
hoping that fucking Giannis was gonna hawk that shit.
I know. I was hoping. So, were you pulling for the Bucks this game, or are you straying from your pick?
Look, I'm all for the Bucks, bro. I'm all for the Bucks. I love.
That's not what happened before the series.
I know. But look,
things were not picked that way. Did I win you over?
Believe it or not, I'm going to stand by it. My reaction after game 2 on this podcast, I was already leaning towards the Bucks. I was like, look, even though the Bucks lost this game 2, and I know it's 0-2 right now, I didn't see any recipe that the Suns had for stopping Giannis in this Bucks team. We haven't seen it. Game 2, they got extremely lucky because Chris Middleton and Jrue Holiday play like dog shit. And if they don't play like dog shit and they just play above par, they're going to win. And that's been the recipe for these last 3 straight wins by the Bucks. It's like Giannis is going to do his thing. Giannis is going to have Giannis numbers and impact regardless. He's a superstar. He's here to stay. He's been consistent this whole playoffs. It's Jrue Holiday and Chris Middleton. And Chris Middleton, he's been consistent ever since game 2, bro. And then you get a 25-plus point game by Jrue Holiday? That's just icing on the cake, bro. That's just going to be hard to beat him at that point.
We haven't even talked about the fourth quarter yet, and I think this is the perfect time, too. I thought the Bucks were going to choke. They were basically the
6-0
victim
run, basically.
I think it was 12-3.
Yeah.
At the end. Middleton hits this big shot. I'm actually, if you don't mind, I'm going to pull up the play-by-play, and I'll just read you the plays in the fourth quarter.
That was a huge 3 by Middleton, by the way.
Oh, yeah, and he had the 3-point.
So, they went back-to-back because I remember Booker hit a 3 after that, right? Exactly. Or somewhere in the lines.
This is where I'm going to say the game really just went crazy. It was, at this point, it was 114-107. Phoenix has cut the lead to 7. Middleton's going to make a 21-foot step-back jump shot. He's fouled by Jay Crowder. He's going to hit the free throw. This is when Chris Paul walks up to the easiest three-pointer he's ever going to take in his career. Yeah. PJ Tucker, bad pass. He has Brook Lopez rolling to the rim, but he hesitates, and Ayton steals the pass. Then there's a shooting foul. Ayton goes 2 for 2. Then Chris Middleton responds with a 26-foot jump shot. Booker comes right back. So right now it's 120-114. And then they run that, and then there's a couple bad possessions. And I thought the Bucks right here were just in bad offense. They were kind of like the 16 Cavs. They're just waiting till 10 seconds to get in their set.
Yeah.
They had some very bad possessions. It was go ahead.
Yeah, and there was even a play where I think Middleton had the mismatch with Chris Paul, and then Mikal Bridges winds up coming for the double team, and Chris Middleton is off guard. He has to call a timeout.
Yeah. Oh, that was also very bad.
Yeah.
So At 124, Booker's going to hit that shot where he curls off a screen and hits the three right over Jrue Holiday, which was a humongous shot. It's 117 to 120. At this point, you could really feel the momentum shifting. And then Giannis comes to the free throw line. 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Yes. I was like, and
that was the play where Chris Paul fouled him. I was like, that's a great foul. That's 100%. A great foul.
And it wasn't just about him missing. It was like the recipe for a loss. Like it was like, oh, the ball rolls out, and you're just like.
That was when I was getting that feeling. I was like, man, this is the Suns are gonna steal this game, and that's gonna be backbreaker for the Bucks, man.
And Chris Paul, that's when he hits the shot over Giannis we're talking about.
Yep.
So it's 120 to 119. It's a 1-point game. What's the next basket, if you can remember well?
No, so it winds up being a turnover by Devin Booker. He gets ripped. Mm-hmm. I thought it was going to be a jump ball with him and Jrue Holiday. I was literally screaming. I was like, don't shoot the ball. Hold it. My man throws an oop to Giannis. I'm like,
oh my God, dude. I was
that shit down with the N1. I started going fucking nuts.
Dude, what do you think I was screaming when Book got ripped? If you've known me like 10 years. No, I wasn't screaming rodent, Book. I said, come on, Book. You're supposed to be a big and I was screaming. What was I screaming? I said, come on, Book. Come on. You so strong. Get up. And it was like, it's going to be a meme, I'm sure at some point. Like, he's lying on the ground and like Jrue Holiday just took his lunch money.
Yeah. I love how like people were like, oh, that's a foul. I'm like, bro, come on.
Bro, hell, that ain't no damn foul.
Get out of here.
Can we talk for like, I'm gonna stop and go back to something. There was 2 plays. Dre Crowder, of course, got hit in the head.
Okay, before you say it, I think we have the same play in mind. He got a taste of his own medicine this game.
Yeah. Okay, so my problem isn't the fact he got hit in the head. My problem is the freaking refs. They don't blow the whistle when he gets hit in the head. Mm-hmm. They blow the whistle when he crumples onto a little ball on the ground, which I don't understand. I'm like, just call. Like, why do you do that?
Yeah,
I don't understand. And then Chris Middleton with like 0.1 on the shot clock gets hit by Chris Paul. 100% is a foul.
Yeah.
They don't call it, and then he's like, "Uh-oh, let me go."
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, yeah, no." I'm like, "Why do you guys do that?"
Who was it though? Who was it who gave Crowder his own medicine on that jumper that they called a foul? Do you remember that play?
Which one?
I want to say it was by Middleton.
Oh yeah, where he. Yeah, it was Middleton. Yeah. We that was the first play we talked about.
Yeah.
And say this is just you can't lose a game like this. I'm almost cursed. So Giannis is going to shoot the free throw. We've talked about this so many times. It's the most painful way to lose a game. Yeah. You can go ahead and describe what happens when Giannis shoots the free throw.
Well, he misses. They wind up.
Who doesn't box out on? Tell me who doesn't box out.
Ayton.
Please. No.
No?
You're wrong.
Crowder.
No. You're so warm. My man Book.
Oh, it was
my
Booker.
Man's Book did not box out. Yes.
Yeah, because Jrue Holiday wound up getting a hand on it, right?
That was the first one. I was just like this. I'm like, there's no freaking way. And Giannis smartly, I have to say very smartly, does not catch the ball because he's going to get fouled again. Tips it to Middleton. They foul him immediately. What's going through your mind as a Suns fan at this point?
I'm just like, man, that was your opportunity. Like, you deserve to lose the game at that point.
It's a 3-point game, and they really let them get the ball back. Yeah. And then Middleton gives them a gift. He misses the first one.
Makes a
second. Did you notice? Even if he missed it, it was going to be a lane violation on Booker. He was like next to Middleton when he shot it. He was so freaked out because he didn't box out. I mean, at what point are teams going to realize just like this is the worst way to lose a game? We can never let this happen. Like, how is this still a thing?
Right. Oh man, I mean, this is damaging for the Suns, man. 3 straight losses. They lose it at home. But if you're
blew a big lead, or would you say it's? I don't think it's really blow a big lead. If you have a lead in the first quarter, it's like, come on. Do you think there was a point at the game where Phoenix could have killed them, or not really? There wasn't like that moment. I don't think so either.
I don't think so. I don't think the Bucks are that kind of team where like, oh, when they're down, they're done. Like they're not young. You know what I mean? I would probably think that on the other side for the Suns, like game 1, Bucks coming out. You know, like I felt like it could slip, but I had full confidence in the Bucks. Like they were down by 16. I was like, game ain't over. Plus, if you've been watching any sort of playoffs this season, big leads ain't nothing. 20 points ain't nothing. It's like, come on. It's like a 14-point lead in football. They ain't shit no more.
It's it's like a couple buckets and a stop, and you're there. And I think there's going to be an opportunity like that in Game 6 for the Bucks. Just off bat, like I think the Suns are going to have to do a really good job of not allowing emotions and just like this is, in my opinion, a really bit like a gut wrenching loss.
It is.
This is a game they should have won. They should have won the game. They let it slip through their fingers. Excuse me. It's kind of hard to see like the light at the end of the tunnel if I'm on the Suns.
Well, look, if there ever is a career-defining game for Chris Paul, this is it. I know you're not a championship guy, but look, I think we're going to look back at this game and be like, hey, look, you weren't injured, buddy. He may be hurt, but you're not injured. You're going to play in this game. You're back against the wall, on the road, elimination game. Let's see what the fuck you got, bro. Are you a Hall of Famer? Are you the best point guard in our generation? Like, this is it. This is a career-defining moment for Chris Paul that he has been stripped from his whole career, and he finally has it. This is his fucking shot, bro.
You're 100% right. This is the time where it's time to put your big boy pants on. You either shit or get off the pot. Chris Paul, you can't be injured. You're not injured. That's a plus in my opinion. It's time to see what Phoenix is made of.
But everyone's hurt. There's a difference between injured and hurt.
I was going to ask you, do you think he's like still banged up? And I think it's 100%. He's not 100%. I think he's like 60, 70%. I'll go 70%.
Who is 100% right now? You know,
but I'll say like he was great in Denver. He was great against the Clippers. He was great the first 2 games.
In this series.
Yeah, he was great the first 2 games. So let's not give him an injury excuse.
Yeah.
I mean, Giannis was hurt game 1.
Right.
He looks superhuman again.
Yeah.
That lob, I mean, how many times would you play Make It Jump Like I'm Giannis? I think it was like a good 10 times for that. Like it was hype.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a quick question about Giannis. So often have we seen LeBron and other superstars like Kawhi Leonard like dictate a game and be in complete control. I thought Giannis was in such control of this game.
Look,
like, Go ahead.
I don't know if you've been catching his press conferences, and I know press conferences can be like very, just like meaningless, because some of these players are robots. But I've been absolutely loving his answers lately.
Shout out to Kawhi Leonard on the robot
Kawhi
joke.
Leonard. But you know what I mean? Like they tell the press what you want to hear. You know what I mean? But I really do love the answers what Giannis is saying, because it's like the whole Kobe mentality, saying like, look, the job ain't finished. I don't care if we're down 0-2 or up 3-2. Like, I got the same mentality going into all these games.
So many people have been like doing that for the Suns too with Book and stuff because of the Kobe connection. And it's just, I mean, I feel like Giannis has always had that in his brain. Just like he's always been built a little different than guys. He's not really recruiting guys. He's not trying to ball with guys in the off season. He works on his own game. When was the last time you seen Giannis in the Drew League just like cooping with other guys? Or he's on a boat with Dwayne Wade or Steph Curry.
Well, the biggest example, I don't know if you remember this, but in an off season where Giannis didn't want to work out with LeBron. He denied a workout. LeBron invited him, and he was like, "No, I don't want to work out with my opponents." He was like, I will work out with Kobe because Kobe was retired at the time, but he refuses to work out with other guys. And I mean, I love that. I absolutely love that. Like, that's that old school mentality. Like, you know what? No, I don't fuck with you right now, bro. I'm gonna train. I'm gonna do it on my own. Like, all these guys are friends, and like, you know what? I know that's the new generation, but sometimes, bro, that's what makes basketball great, bro. Just the true rivalries. You know what I mean? That's what makes like just sports great in general, I feel like.
There's got to be some point where there's a divide in friendship and just opponents. Like Kobe Bryant had friends, let's be real, but he knew, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be a good guy on the court. I'm going to be a jerk. I'm going to be evil. You're going to hate me. I'm going to love every moment of it.
Yep.
And the only time it shifted is when he was retiring and he knew his team sucked and he became beloved because he acted like that. But his whole career, he didn't care what people thought until the very end.
Yeah.
Very smart move on his part. And it's great to see that in Giannis. And I'm happy for the Bucks. They've played well. Mike Budenholzer's gone from going to get fired to potentially a finals winning coach. There's still a lot of work to be done. They have to come out. They have to not mess around, play with their food.
Yeah.
And I think the Bucks are in control of this series.
Yeah.
They've just rattled off 3 in a row. This one being the most convincing, a game they were down early. They come back. They come storming back. It wasn't like a slow chip away. In the start of the third quarter, it's 10. Then it's 4. They were ahead at halftime.
Yeah.
They took care of business. Jrue Holiday, he showed why they traded for him.
Yeah.
He did a great job on Booker.
On the road.
He made the best play of the playoffs. He ripped Book.
Yes.
He shifted everyone's feeling. Like, I was like, oh, man, Bucks are going to lose. Bucks going to score. He took his lunch money. It was and then made an amazing play to Giannis, which was probably a little ill-advised, but it was great.
I felt like, okay, look, I know it was a great play, and it wound up, being good. But, look, my whole thing is, it's a bad play when you look at the other side of it, and you're like, okay, how would everyone feel if he would have turned over the ball, though?
Oh, yeah. It's not like anyone would have been mad. It's like, oh, he held the ball and got fouled.
Exactly. Me, I think that's a bad play. I know it worked out, but it was a bad play.
I don't think it was bad. It was just a little risky. Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah,
Scared money does not make money.
I guess that's equivalent to the fucking Chiefs going for it on 4th down,
Every time? Yeah, seriously. Honestly, I think the foul made it a little easy to swallow because it's like, oh my God, we're just going to get a 3-pointer.
Okay. So I was watching it at work on my last 30 minutes.
Hey, shut up! Don't say that. You were working so diligently.
It was a great day, bro. It was not busy, but so I wasn't watching it with that much sound, because to keep it low. I didn't know there was a foul, so I was yelling at that was stupid. I know he got the dunk. It was great. They got points, but they're still down by 3. And then I see fucking Jrue and 1. I'm like, oh shit. They called it and 1. But yeah, I think it wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible, but it was I think it was a bad play. Not bad play, bad decision. I wouldn't have done that. I'm just gonna say that.
I'm with you on that. I mean, I'm not with you, but I understand your logic in that sense. I'm going to look and see if I got anything else to hit on. Did you hear when you weren't watching it sound. Jeff Van Gundy said there has not been a defensive 3 or an offensive 3 called since June 14th.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, I maybe mentioned this on the live show. Do you see how many times people don't step fully out of bounds and inbound the ball?
And they called it in that game. I remember you were saying when they actually called it.
I'm like, but I'm saying they get away with it 20 times a game.
Yeah.
Both teams.
Yeah.
So it's so dumb. I don't know why everyone complains about it.
Yeah.
Anything you want to hit on? I'm saying Booker was dominant. I don't know if we talked about him enough. He was willing the Suns. I think he had 40 again. 40 on 17 for 33 shooting. Yeah. I just feel like 33 shots is a lot. I feel like Chris Paul should be taking 28 and should have 20.
Right.
But
we'll see.
I mean, bro. Book was good. Book was really good. I mean, he's making tough shots.
Yeah, I mean, he was great today. As far as if you take out the turnover, I mean that was bad. But I thought he made big shots.
That doesn't mean he played bad because that last turnover.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Besides that play, if you want to take away, I thought he played amazing. I thought he had great moments where he made bucket after bucket after bucket. That 3 was big time. I felt like down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, the Bucks played better. They made more plays out there. And I truly do feel like after game 2, the Bucks are a better team, and they've been proving it ever since.
Did you see Buck get away with another clear foul on Middleton where he literally wrapped him up? Which it's just funny to me that this fool's gotten away with like 2 of the most blatant fouls.
Yeah. But all eyes on Chris Paul, game 6. I feel like he has the most on the line.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's only got,
close.
2 to 3 years left?
Yeah.
If he turns in a bad performance, Phoenix might be willing to say, like, get the F out of here. Like, people don't realize, I know it sounds crazy, but people get turned on quick. Yes. Like, Roy Hibbert was one of the best centers in basketball. In one playoff series, everyone said he was a bum. Get rid of him. Yeah. Am I wrong?
No, that's how the narrative is in the NBA.
It's that quick to turn. It'll turn on you like that.
It's like Anthony Davis. It's like right now, like everyone's forgetting about Anthony Davis. I mean, shout out to Ahmad Bell, but I mean, did we just forget like Men in Black freaking forget memory hit us like from last year?
Well, they do this or something? They do the red dot?
Like he was dominant, bro. He was dominant last year. He was at times the best player on the court. I
mean, he should be on the USA team, but he's too banged up. I don't want him to play. And we need JaVale McGee to become a Hall of Fame center. He's on the path. 3 titles and a gold medal. I don't know what's stopping him. Where's he at 4?
Oh, my goodness.
He at 4? It's 3.
Yeah.
3.
2 with Golden State, 1 with the Lakers.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, Hall of Fame path right now.
So, are we going to be reviewing the
Space
finals winner on Wednesday?
Oh,
are we going to be previewing the Game 7? Who you got? Basically, I'm asking who the hell you got?
I'm gonna cop. I don't want to answer. I don't want to speak any bad juju into the universe.
Ain't no cop.
It ain't gonna be no game. Goddamn 7.
You're picking the Bucks.
Ain't gonna be no Bucks in 7. Ain't gonna be no Bucks.
I got the Bucks, bro. I'm picking the Bucks next game.
Ain't gonna be no Bucks in 7. I'm going with the Bucks in 6. I needed to work out. I got dinner reservations on Thursday. I can't miss them. So don't F me over,
When's
Milwaukee.
Game 7's Thursday?
Thursday. And I think we're gonna be going live after Tuesday. If you're down, like if they win it, we got to go live, right? Or not live, but just do a show that day.
Yeah, because we'll be doing some draft stuff on Wednesday, but we'll figure it out.
Then I'm going on vacation, my long deserved vacation. I don't know what you're gonna do without me for a week.
So we kind of need the Bucks to fucking win.
Yeah, 100%. I need them. I need them, dude. What adjustments need to be made on Phoenix's part, or is there no adjustment
really
other than maybe make Mikal Bridges gain 40 pounds of muscle in the span of 2 days?
It's just a matter of people coming out and giving them more than they offer. It's the Mikal Bridges, it's the Cameron Paynes, it's the
Phoenix
Cam
shot
Johnson.
13 for 19 from 3. They shot 70% from 3, and they lost this game. Like, wow. That's not sustainable. Yeah. They just need to find some way to slow down Giannis, and
they
feel
can't.
right now.
They just can't. They don't have a good matchup. They don't.
It's a LeBron thing. It's like the Celtics. Like, they're a better team. They just can't slow down the best player, and he's going to make everyone else so much better. And Giannis right now, he's driving the car beautifully. He's not like gunning it too much. He's not braking too much. Yeah. It's perfect. It's 50-50 balance. I love the way he's playing. He was hitting jump shots today, and I was like, those jump shots are great shots. Like, it's in rhythm. He took on a double team, turned around and pulled it and made it, and I was like, oh my God, this guy's he doesn't give a shit. He's like, yeah. I'm like, this dude thinks he's Michael Jordan.
You're literally witnessing a player figuring it out, having the game slow down.
He's figured it out on the fly. Yeah, it's great. And we've been very critical, and I just want to say I called it like 4 years ago, play Giannis at the 5. I know it's not the most deep thought. I said it, though. I just want to credit a little bit. Like, he needs to be the 5. He can be Shaq. Like, Ayton can't guard him. Ayton gets put under the basket at times.
Yeah, most definitely. But let's go ahead and move on to our first ever movie review. It's sports related. If you guys didn't know, Space Jam came out on Friday. Available
a new legacy.
Available in theaters or on HBO Max. I watched it streaming service by HBO. Max went to the theaters. Max, I want to hear your thoughts.
It was a good movie. It was very funny.
For what it's supposed to be.
Oh, yeah, okay. People are like, critics are panicking. I'm like, what do you think it's supposed to be? It's not some super serious. It's fun.
I seen this tweet. I forgot who it's by. But he's like, all these people calling the Space Jam corny and not funny and like stupid. It's not meant for 30-year-olds. So shut your 30-year-old ass up.
It's supposed to be like that. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
Like I went back and I rewatched Space Jam about 2 weeks ago, the original. That shit is corny as hell.
Yeah.
Like Charles Barkley's
it's classic though. It's classic though.
Charles Barkley's like losing his powers like I'm like, yeah, it's corny, but that's what it's supposed to be. Like Bill Murray's in it. That fat guy who's like, I'm not fast, but I'm slow. Whatever
okay, look. So what's your thoughts?
They were missing that guy from the movie. We needed like some like they had the guy Malik.
Bill Murray too. They were missing like the Bill Murray guy.
But I mean, who's the present day Bill Murray? Like
Bill Murray, fucking get Bill
Seth
Murray.
Rogen? Yeah, Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen, yeah.
Like I don't know. It was good. Like it looked so much cooler. Like the way they did it, it was like as fake as it was. Like Don Cheadle was cool. Mm-hmm. Like graphically, it looked better. Like technology's come a long way in 20 years.
Yeah.
Were the jerseys better this time or last time?
Look, I know I might sound like a hater, but it was cool, right? It's cool for kids.
Dude, just answer the question. Which
I don't think it was good.
Better?
Okay, look.
Which jerseys were better?
No, Jordan.
Oh, I like bronze. I
like the shoes. I like bronze Space Jam shoes more than
I like
Jordan's.
Michael's shoes more. Those shoes are iconic.
Yeah, it's like the classic. I know.
That's what's different. Like the Jordan 11's classic and the LeBron 18 or 19 is just whatever. Like no one cares.
Yeah, I think they look really cool though. Just in my opinion. Just like eye test. But I'm not a shoe collectors like other people. So like it's gonna mean more to you. You know what I mean? Like you know how iconic that shoe is.
So you did not like the movie, is what you're saying?
I didn't. I did not like the movie. Let me rephrase that. It was a subpar movie. It wasn't bad. I thought LeBron could have been a lot better of an actor. Yeah,
LeBron, he was good.
I didn't think so.
They never let his son be him.
I'm just gonna say this, bro. I don't know.
Let me be me, Juan.
Maybe I'm just a hater, dog. But I thought the Space Jam original was so much freaking better, dog. I loved it. I love Bill Murray in the first one. Like I actually laughed at so many parts in Space Jam from when I was a kid and when I'm adult now. Like maybe I'm just corny like that, but I loved it, bro. Like I loved the original Space Jam. I thought the intro was harder for the original Space Jam.
Yeah, like, I was like, damn, we watching like a LeBron
they did the
YouTube
same
video
thing with the
of LeBron's
great.
I know, but I was like, I just didn't think it was as good as I was like. I remember all those moments. Maybe it's just not as special to me because I remember all those like live.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But I mean the soundtrack, bro. Like even the
soundtrack was whack.
Slam, and welcome to the jam. Like that shit's way harder, bro.
I Believe I Can Fly was in it, right?
Yeah.
The Space Jam the soundtrack, Space Jam 1's way better.
Yeah.
Lola Bunny's way better in Space Jam 1. What else am I gonna hit on? Foghorn Leghorn had me cracking up the whole movie. Character just cracks me up. And did you see when Granny went in slow motion and she jacked Dame Lillard?
I felt like the tunes were a little bit more involved in this one.
I mean, I feel like they didn't really have a lot of lines, which was weird. Like AD had like 4 lines. Like they all didn't really speak that much, except for LeBron's except for fake Bronny.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not. What is that? Fake Bryce? Because it's the second son. Fake Bryce.
Yeah.
Yo, no way that kid designed a video game at 12. That's BS. No way. And that game was whack.
It's supposed to be that game? Crazy and unbelievable though.
It's just it's bullcrap NBA Jam. So okay, would you play Dom Ball?
No.
Yeah, I would not play Dom.
No.
I'm sorry, Dom. It wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah. But I give it a 5 out of 10. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't
I'd give it a. So what's the original Space Jam out of 10? 10?
No,
like a 7?
I give it an 8. 7.5.
I would say this was like a 7.5, and the original was like a 7 or 8. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Space Jam, the original. I don't know why.
So it was your first
I watched
time
it late though.
Before?
Which one?
How many times have you watched the original Space Jam?
Probably like 3 or 4.
Okay.
The first time I watched it though, I wasn't young. I was like 12.
Right.
I wasn't like 8 or 9 in a sense. So I was kind of like a teenager. So maybe that's why I didn't like fall in love with it. The first basketball movie I ever saw was Coach Carter. No, Like Mike, then Coach Carter.
Yeah. I would just say this. It's not the original Space Jam. Maybe because like I'm an old school kind of guy. I like the classics. I don't know. I thought the soundtrack could have been a lot better too.
Yeah, that was definitely the weakest part. Did you like Ernie Johnson in the movie?
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, he was very cool. That was the last thing I was going to ask you. Yo, LeBron looked like a Greek god in that movie. Like 18 times. It was like, Jesus Christ. Like, this dude is yoked.
The thing that had me like laughing, bro, is when they get into the Matrix like for the first time, and his son, his son,
fake
in the movie,
Bronny or fake Bryce?
Fake Bryce. When fake Bryce winds up getting like into the world, and they show Braun running, and he's running so awkward. I'm like, Braun, run regular, bro. Like,
yeah, like you definitely know how to run.
Like a freaking like it's so
robot.
Like it looks so weird, bro.
Well, I think the last question is how bad of a father was LeBron in that movie?
I know. It low-key surprised me.
He became a very good father at the end when he was like, I love you, son. His son was like, I love you too, daddy. But no, the first part I was like, dog, like, can you only speak in basketball metaphors? When he's like, everything between these lines is work. You gotta get the fundamentals. Hey, yo, shout out to Bugs Bunny, like taking the ultimate risk. Like, even though that shot was trash, I'm not gonna lie.
Good dad.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I liked it. You know, the whole theater clapped at the end, which I was like shocked by. Everyone, like, people were like before, were just like you know when like it first comes on, everyone like yells and like gets all hyped. It was like that, which I was really surprised by.
Yeah,
I think it's kind of getting a little bit unfair love. Like the critics are just, I'm like, what do you expect?
I think you gotta put it in perspective. Like I said, like it's at the end of the day,
it's a kid movie. What do you expect?
You have to look at it for what it is. Like it's a kid movie. It's supposed to be corny.
There's always those movies that they critically are like awful, but people like us like love them. Like I love the movie Norbit, and everyone hates it critically, but it's just funny, right? Because it's so stupid, it's funny.
Yeah, like
Eddie Murphy's hilarious. He plays every part.
Right.
And those movies always never get the justice. Like, I'm not saying Norbit's a good movie. It's dumb. It's terrible, but it's funny. And that's what it's supposed to be. Space Jam's supposed to be a fun movie, and it's fun. We can both agree on that. It's fun.
Yeah. No, yeah.
The original one, as corny as it is, it's a fun movie.
Yeah. I'm holding it to the standard of the old one. That's all I'm doing. It's not like I'm giving a movie like a 2 or 1. Like, it was terrible. Don't see it.
I would say definitely see it. I would say see it.
I would say see it, but you got to go in with the mindset like it's for kids, bro. Like,
well, so is the original. You know, it's like
yeah.
So, which Goon Squad was better, Monstars or Goon Squad? Like, who wins the game in 5-on? I think the Goon Squad definitely wins.
Yeah.
Do they got AD, Dame,
bro,
Diana Taurasi? Okay, Bart, and then who? Sean Bradley?
Bradley.
Sean Bradley, Larry Johnson, Charles Barkley, Muggsy Bogues. Who we missing?
Patrick Ewing.
Okay. First of all, you got no floor spacing.
And what rules we playing in what era?
Oh man, if we playing 90s ball, they
winning, bro. If we playing in today's game, yeah, the Goon Squad is winning.
Low-key, they did my man AD dirty when he had like the like a bird.
Yeah.
I like Klay Thompson's character of like hot. What is it? Water fire or wet fire? That was funny. Dame was cool. I liked it. It was a good movie. I like how they showed like the old tunes, like the old Monstars. I was like, oh, that's funny.
No.
And I thought it was funny. Like, did you see the part where they're like, oh, it's Michael Jordan? It was Michael B. Jordan. That was really funny. I thought that I was like, oh crap, it's what's his name in the Justice? Oh, what's his stupid name in 2K? Justice Young?
Oh, juice.
Orange juice? Fresh the fresh squeeze orange juice.
Yo, just a little backstory, bro. Shout out to my cousin. But he was just getting into basketball at this time. He's a
young cousin.
Yeah, he was very young. You know, wet
he was impressionable.
Yeah, now he knows a lot more about basketball. But at the time, you know, I was just like, hey, bro, like, who's your top 3 players that you like? And so he named, like, of course, like, LeBron, Kobe, and then he was like, and probably Michael B. Jordan. Because he's a gamer, bro. Like, my cousin's a big gamer. And I'm just like, I look at my other cousin, I'm like, this dude just say Michael B. Jordan? I was like, bro, he's not a real NBA player. He was like, he's on 2K. I'm like, bro.
I'm on 2K. I'm not no NBA player.
I was like, he's an actor, bro. Like, he's not real.
Oh my god, I'm still mourning Vic in 2K logic, bro. R.I.P. my man Vic, friend of freak.
Oh man. Well, that's gonna do it for our first ever movie review. That was cool, man. Hopefully they come out with some more sports movies. Maybe that'll be a thing we can do. Maybe we can do like a rewatchables with old sports movies.
Maybe you could just watch movies.
Like, bro, but come on.
I don't want to just do sports movies. I want to do like Fast
I'm talking about the
8.
classics though.
I'll watch Remember the Titans for you. Still gotta watch that movie.
All right, and then we can do like the classics,
Glory
Road. We can do Coach Carter. All of them.
I'd like to spend 5 minutes on why Worm should have been kicked off the damn bus.
Like Mike Street Ball.
No, I'll burn this podcast studio down.
Okay,
no.
so HBO
I
Max,
can't believe you referenced that. I remember. You watched it?
No. So my HBO Max, after I was done watching Space Jam, it recommended that one. Like Mike 2 Street Ball. So that's why I watched it.
That is the worst sequel
What's worse,
ever.
Thunderstruck or Like Mike 2?
Like Mike 2, Street Ball.
Yeah, that was pretty bad because that one doesn't even have an NBA player in it, I think.
No, dude, it's so whack.
Yeah.
What's another terrible movie like that?
The Thunder.
Did you ever watch Long Shots with Ice Cube and Keke Palmer?
Yeah.
That was pretty
cool.
bad.
It was all right.
It
was a feel-good movie.
Did you watch Aquila and the Bee?
No.
Spelling Bee.
You gotta watch the comebacks, bro. You ever watch the comebacks?
Never seen it. No.
I've
never seen Sandlot either.
Bruh.
I don't want to see it. I kind of want to go through my whole life.
Oh my God, here we go again.
Like my Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see it.
Jeez.
Like I don't care.
See Sandlot, bro. That's a great movie.
Have you ever seen Major League?
Yeah, I've seen Major League. That's a good movie, right? Oh yeah, I love it. Wild Thing,
Rick Vaughn. You know Charlie Sheen used to pitch back in like Sam High. Yeah, boy, it was nice.
But yeah, maybe we'll do a little bit more movie reviews. But for now, we're gonna be letting you guys go, man. Make sure to subscribe, comment, like this video. Podcast users, if you guys are listening to us audio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you guys get podcasts, go ahead and subscribe, follow, 5-star rate us. Helps us out, bro. We're gonna keep on growing. Social media, Twitter, Instagram, Max_JuanCast. Go ahead and follow us on there. Live streams every Wednesday. Podcast for the majority of the part every Monday. I'm excited, bro. Game 6 Tuesday. For sure going to be watching it. So maybe we'll see you guys Tuesday night.
Did you like my shirt choice?
I know. Greek Freak, you finally found it?
The Freak. I finally found it, bro. I was in my car. Shout out to my car.
Oh, my goodness. Well, got a playlist right here. Got videos right here. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.